Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up? How you guys doing today? How's the night? How's the family? Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm just like making sure that the network is good, everything is good, and waiting for people to join us too. Okay, okay, good. Now I believe. Okay. Now, the feedback I'm getting right now is giving me an assurance that we're good. You guys can see me and you can hear me clearly. So, yeah. Let's go. So, So one of the things you are going to do for me right now is that make sure as you're coming in, you're giving a like to this live session. Keep giving it likes. Keep giving it likes. So, it can help our Google YouTube algorithm. Yeah. Let's go. Keep giving it likes. So, and let's get started. So, yesterday we talked about we look at the market together. The condition of this thing was not really perfect yesterday because we were just starting out, which is very normal. So I believe there's a much different right now, guys, and I'm always open to your feedback. you know Tell me how it goes. Let me know the aspect we need to improve on, and then we can get better. I'm just here to serve you guys and making sure that you guys are happy and that you are making money. We are making money together, guys. So straight up, let's up into the chat. How many people are ready to go into the chat with me? If you are ready to go into the chat with me, give me some ginger, you know. Give me some comment in the chat box. I don't want to say you should type anything. Just let me know if you're ready to go into the chat with me. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go, guys. Who's ready to go into the chat with me? Are you ready to go into the chat with me? Put something nice in the chat box. As you are coming in, keep giving it likes. Very important. Keep giving it likes. Yeah. We're ready, man. Yeah, ready. That's good. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So we might have to dive into the chat right now. Right now. Might have to dive into the chat right now. Okay. So you guys will see my screen right now. Just hold on. Trying to do some things in order. Okay. Can you guys see my screen right now? So what are we looking at today? Firstly, if you want to trade, one of those things you should first do is that after you have put all the things into consideration, you come to forexfactory.com you come to forexfactory.com to check if there's any major or medium impact news. So coming to forexfactory.com, today happens to be Tuesday, and we have some news, but we have high impact news by 4 p.m. today on USD PS, and then on AUD 1055. So we don't really have much, only that we just have to be caution at around 4 p.m. today. That's 4 p.m. Nigerian time. You can go to Forex Factory and make sure you set it to your time zone so that I can tell you that exact time at your own time zone. So having know that we don't have any issue until 4 p.m., the day is still young. So let's dive into the chart. So now, yesterday we're talking about gold. And in the private channel you have took some gold trade, like couple of gold trade this morning, not even one, couple of them this morning, and I will tell you for free that a lot of people have made money today. So yesterday I was talking about here. In as much as this thing has played out the way I want it to play out, yet it has not given me my proper entry. When I scroll down to 15 minutes time frame, I was able to give some opportunity this morning, which it played out successfully. We smashed tipping one. This, my white line, is the tipping one. We smashed tipping one, and after the tipping one, the thing just reversed up. So which I have instructed them, immediately we smash tipping one, move your stop loss to profit or break even. So I'm sure that people that follow that instruction, immediately they smash that tipping one, they will have been closed out with little profit, and they have secured something for themselves today, aside from other trade ideas that my friend is dropping for them. So guys, what are we waiting for on gold? We are still going to bang these pips, okay, unless if what we are waiting for doesn't happen. So what I'm actually waiting for is a close of candle, a bearish close of candle below this trend line. If I can get a bearish close of candle, either 15 minutes, 30 minutes or 1 hour candle, close properly below this trend line, boom, that's an opportunity. I've just given you that one for free. If you know how to understand chart, I've given you that one for free. Just wait for either 15 minutes, 30 minutes or 1 hour candle to close below that trend line. You can see the way I draw that trend line. Just wait for it to close below that trend line, boom, and then set your parameters. But for the people in the private channel, I'll be watching this closely. Once I see it happen, I'll drop the the stop loss, the TP and everything for you guys. That's the advantage of being a private channel. So having said that, let's now look at why are we making this decision. Let's go to like 1 hour time frame. Actually, 1 hour time frame is where I look for my entry. If not that, I just want to look for a scalping opportunity for you guys this morning. I can't remember the last time I go to 15 minutes time frame. Like I literally don't have business in that small time frame because I don't like scalping. So, but you know the beautiful thing about it, scalping is people that are funding $50, $100. They need to be scalping sharp, go out, and then be piling up their money. So that's why I make sure that a scalping opportunity is dropped into the private channel, and at the same time the trading and swing idea to are dropped. So everything is literally in the private channel. Congratulations if you are already in the private channel. And guess what? Private channel is still very, very free. For now, it's still free. In fact, before I started monetizing it, but guys, just use our recommended broker, fund it with required amount, and then I'll give you access to the private channel. So now look at gold, guys. Gold, I honestly, if you look at it, we need, for us to know whatever that is happening properly, we need to scale up to the bigger time frame. Now looking at the bigger time frame, what I'm looking at on gold, this is a weekly time frame, guys. This is it. Gold came here, it come down to this level, come up here, retrace, and then it gave us a double top. So this double top, anytime you have a double top like this, is an indication for a reversal. So now that we have this double top, if this thing want to continue trending up, we expect it to actually come and give us another higher high. When it came here, we expect it to boom and come and give us something like higher high here, but it failed to give us higher high. Rather, it formed a double top here, and then the thing start retracing back to the downside. So after retracing back to the downside, we believe it come here, this market come to this level. Let me use another chart. I don't want to disturb this major and minor level that I've drawn here. So let me look at another gold to explain this thing I'm explaining right now. Okay, beautiful. So guys, as I was saying, we have formed something like a double top here. You can see, okay, I think I've been explaining with this chart too before. We have formed something like a double top here, which is an indication that price have actually have given us sign that we want to start retracing down. So look at that massive move to the downside. It go here. After it go here, all these three things, if you go to like a daily time frame, this three line that you are seeing is like a triple bottom, which is another indication that market wants to start going back up. So it might be a retracement, it might be a change of trend, but we don't know. The only time we'll know if it's a change of trend is when it started breaking structure. But for now, it didn't break structure. It get to this level and it start coming down. So letting us know that, come on, it only came here to retrace and it want to continue heading to the downside. So now it has come all the way here, it is retracing here, and then you can see. So me personally, I'm bearish on gold because of all this that I told you right now. I'm bearish on gold. So after knowing all of these things, then what next is just for me to come to the daily time frame. So on my daily time frame, I look at my maybe I'll have drawn my support level and then resistance level, major levels and the minor level from the weekly time frame. But this is not a top-down analysis though, so I can still do something here. So having drawn this here, you can see the market respect here. You can see the market respect here. So this market has come all the way here, pum, it traces back up. Finally it broke it. After it broke, it came to retest, boom, to the downside. See, it formed a triple bottom here. Can you see? That is an indication that market want to do what? We want to change trend. Let me use this. Double bottom, triple bottom, double top, triple top is an indication for market. Okay, so guys, you can see this right now. So this is an indication that market actually want to change trend, which it indeed happened. Look at it, it happened, and then the market started trending back up. It broke this place, came back, retest it. So after retesting here, now it wants to start going back up. So this is like a short time retracement. Now on weekly time frame, I'm bearish, but when you look at the daily time frame, it's looking bullish. At this level, you just have to be very careful and wait for a clear direction of the market. Let everything align. Let the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and the 4 hours, let those 4 time frames align together. If monthly is telling you bearish, weekly is telling you bearish, daily is telling you bearish, 4 hours is telling you bearish. I said something to the people in the private channel yesterday, guys. I said, guys, just be entering the market, don't be greedy. Any little profit, just close, and then just keep repeating the same thing like that. You know what? When the market now resume a proper trending, oh man, like the characteristics I just explained right now, like the monthly is saying you something, weekly is saying the same thing, daily is saying the same thing, 4 hours is saying the same thing. If you can get this um four indication from these same four time frames, man, you can't imagine what you're going to make from the market, guys. So right now we are waiting for this thing to just present whatever you want to present to us, but pending the time we can still have some sharp opportunity, and then we take it from here. So having seen this, let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so now on the 4 hours time frame right now, we have this market, like we went up, retrace, break it, retrace, we want to start going to the upside. So it's either you go to the upside or you come to the downside. So if this market was not able to break below this thing that I draw here, then trust me, we are heading to the upside. I can do something like this. So we'll see that the market is respecting the trend line. So if market cannot break this trend line, it will continue going to the upside. But if we get this market to break this trend line versus this minor level that I draw here, then you can bleed it to the downside, either here or to here back. Okay, so let's just be patient. Let's just be patient. And that's the same thing I saw here. That's the same thing that is here. You're seeing it, guys? That's the same thing that is here. So I'm waiting for a clear break. If I can see a clear break, I'll just take it to the downside. If not, I will look for an opportunity and then move it to the upside. So having said that, guys, on gold I am still closely watching whatever reaction gold wants to do. So right now, if anything happens, I'll quickly update you guys in the private channel. Do you guys get this do you guys get this gist? Let me read that chat in there. Do you guys get the gist? Do you guys get the gist? Do you guys get the gist? Okay, you guys get the gist I gave on gold right now? Let me know. Use the chat box. I believe you guys can hear me and see me clearly. Okay, Steven, I got you. Steven is following the gist closely. That's beautiful. So as you are coming in, make sure you are giving a like to this streaming. Okay, let's improve the YouTube algorithm so that you can recommend our videos to as many people as possible. Okay, people are getting the gist, and that's the interesting part of it. Yeah, quality is good. You have improved just from yesterday to today. You have improved. That's one thing about being consistent and never giving up. Like, you're gonna work it out. Okay, so now let's look at GBP USD. I'm coming, guys. Let me GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD. Guys, it is 24 hours time frame. Guys, you agree with me that GBP USD has been consolidating? It has been consolidating. If you look at it from here, just say from here to here, it has been consolidating. Okay, it has been consolidating. It's not going up nor going down, it's just repeating those, is repeating inside that box, repeating the box. So with that, to be an healthy trader, what you just need to do is just be patient. Be patient, because I'm bearish on GBP USD. I can prove it to you. I'm bearish on GBP USD. I can prove it to you guys. You can see this is a triple bottom here. Yes, a triple bottom. Before I can say that this triple bottom want to override the overall trend, I will have to see a clear break to this upside, and then I start seeing it rally up. Okay, but right now I'm not believing that this triple bottom want to hold. I just see it as a mere consolidation, because if you want to look at it from another perspective, you say we have like a double top here and a triple bottom here. So double top here is an indication for a reversal, triple bottom is an indication for a reversal. So which one would now hold? That's to let you know that we are in a pure ranging market, we are in a pure consolidation. So in that regard, I fold my arms like this, waiting for since when I've been waiting for gold, since when I draw this yellow line. I draw this yellow line on the 7th of February. Is it 7th of February or something like on the 5th? I don't know, around early February that I've drawn this. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for GBP USD to come down to this level, break it, retest it. After the retesting, with a confirmation, I will enter into the trade with a target of like over 1,000 pips. So all this ranging, guess what? The market is preparing itself for the opportunity that is coming. The market is doing what? Preparing itself for the opportunity that is what? Coming up. So the moment the market break out of that range, boom, you will see massive movement. So that's why I keep telling you guys in the chat, in my private channel, I said, guys, be patient, just keep scalping, take your money in, take it out, enter, don't be greedy. Any small profit, make sure you close, keep repeating it, keep piling your money up, small like that. But guess what? When the market finally resume proper trending, we can't just give any guarantee in the financial market, because the financial market itself is not even giving anybody guarantee. So, but you are going to turn around whatever capital you have in your trading account. You are going to look at your account like this, and you are just going to be grateful to God. Okay, so this is why you need to preserve your capital, and at the same time be preparing your mind for those moments. It will happen. If it doesn't happen in this March, it will happen in April, hopefully by the grace of God. So let's just be prepared. It's gonna happen. Now let me quickly prove to you why I am bearish on GBP USD. I'm bearish on GBP USD because if you look at this, a monthly time frame, look at it. These are what have been happening. So where's my trend line? Taking my trend line from here, you will see that this market is what? It's a downtrend. You can see that this market is a what? It's a downtrend. So having been on that having this trend line here is an indication that this market is a downtrend, no doubt about that. So now let's look at other components. Let me delete this. I like my chart to be clean. I like it to be clean. In fact, these days I need to do environmental of my chart. It's kind of looking. I need to just. So now look at it. We came down here, retraces its range. See, it was ranging here. So after the range, it finally came to retest and then break to the downside. It came back up to retest. You can see it gave us some kind of double bottom here, and then it went up. After this up, now it came down. So all these things that this market is doing from here to here. So so all what this market is doing from here to here is just for you to know that the market is still on a very good downtrend. Now the market now retraces up to this level. I know it's a retracement, so I draw my Fibonacci retracement. What is my Fibonacci? So drawing my fibs from here to here, we will see that this where this market got to and started coming down, happens to be on our zone. That's the 50% and 61.8%. so that's extra confirmation or another confluence that this market is bearish. So now when we go to our weekly time frame, so on the weekly time frame, you will see it more clearly. You see it more clearly here. You know, I draw the Fibonacci from here. So let's draw the Fibonacci from here. This time around, let's draw the Fibonacci from here. This movement starts from here to this downside. Okay, can you see, guys? It get to, okay, let me just extend this so that you can see. If I draw it from body to body, I don't like drawing from body to body. I like drawing from week to week. So this market actually get to 61.8, gave us like a double top here, and then we want to start heading down. So now this another confluence. Then you come to daily time frame. I will show you what we call a reversal pattern. This is a reversal pattern. This is an M reversal pattern. Does it look like an M? Let me quickly prove it to you. You can see, this market was coming from here. It was coming from here. It got here. It came here. It come here, and now, does it look like an M right now? So now, guys, now let me make this thing very clear to you. Anytime you get an M pattern from a chart or W pattern, sometimes it can be, the M pattern is what we call double top, the W pattern is what we call double bottom. Sometimes you can get triple top, sometimes you can get triple bottom. But anytime you get any of these signs, chart patterns, it's an indication that the market wants to change trend, especially when the market is aligning with the overall trend. Now the market is actually retracing. It has been a sell market for years, so it's retracing a little because market doesn't just go down with one leg like that. You know, it moves in waves. So after it has come down, you need to retrace. After that retracement, then you continue to the downside. So now it has been retracing. Now it got to this level. This is an indication that this market has done retracement. It has done with the retracement. So now we have M pattern here. This M pattern we are having right here is an indication that, man, this GBP USD is done retracing. Now the next thing is for GBP USD to start heading to the downside. But we are not just going to enter like that. We need more confluences. Now look at, after we have gotten our M, we need the M to break the neckline. For the M to be valid, it needs to break what? The neckline. What is the neckline? Where the M starts. Like you can see, it started from here, came here, get to this level, went up again. We need it to get to this level and break down to this level. If it can break down to that level, it's going to bleed to the downside. So now what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for this, for it to break out of this neckline, retest it, and then we cash it. Now let me show you what we are potentially waiting to cash on GBP USD, so that you know that our weights will worth it. What is this impression now? Okay. So this is what we are waiting for on GBP USD. After this clear M pattern right now, we are waiting to cash at least, if we can cash it from here to this level. This is over 1,400 pips. What I go over 1,400 pips, because at least the market will give us, it will come to this level, maybe over 1,100 pips, or it will come further down to this level it got to before, and it might now continue going to the downside, and it might go there and retrace back up. We don't know what the market will do after it go to that place, but the target we are having right now is here. We might have some target here because of what has happened here. We have some target here, but overall target is going to be, that's over 1,300 or 1,400 pips. Guys, the wait, see, I've been waiting for this trade to happen since when? Since early February. We are in March right now. Once this market is ready, guys, you'll be happy you are trading. So that's that about GBP USD and what I'm waiting for on GBP USD. The only thing you can do on GBP USD right now is to scalp. Take some short opportunities, bang your money in and out, in and out, in and out. So that's the only thing, and I don't really like scalping though, so that's why somebody who's going to be doing the scalping for you guys is there in the private channel. Make sure you join the private channel if you have not. So now let me hear from you guys if you have actually, if you got that. Let me switch. Guy, what's up? Do you get that? Let me get your response in the chat box. Let me get your response in the chat box. Do you get that gist on GBP USD? Let me hear your comments. Yeah, got it. Good. Do you get that gist? Do you understand what we're waiting for? As we are looking at that market, if I see any clear opportunity, definitely I'm going to say, okay, we are getting into this trade right now. But I've not seen. Should we look at more pairs, or is okay for tonight? For now, should we look at maybe AUD USD, Euro USD, or any pair you want us to look at? Let me get some feedback from you guys. Let me get some feedback. Yeah, bro, that's a whole lot of money if it happens. Yeah, on GBP USD, it's a whole lot of money if it happens. So we are patiently waiting for it. Brahim say we should look at more. Like what pair should we look at more? Suggest pair. Okay, Steven said we should look at one more pair. What pair should we look at, or I should just go to any pair? Maybe I should go to USD or USD or NAS 100 or Bitcoin. Just mention the pair. Say more example, make exam simple. Okay, somebody is saying Euro USD. Yeah, NAS 100. Ibrahim, you are the one saying NAS 100. You are the one saying Euro USD. Which one you want? Okay, we have got like 2 Euro USD, 2. Okay, USD JPY, Euro USD. I think Euro USD is leading right now. Whew. Okay, you know what, guys? You know what? We might not do all the pairs today. We have tomorrow, by the grace of God, to look at other pairs. Okay. So, but I'm going to look at Euro USD because a lot of you guys are mentioning Euro USD right now. So tomorrow I think I'll start asking you guys what pair should we look at. Aside from the one that I feel like I should show you, I'll start asking you what pair should we look at. It's going to get more interesting as we progress. Okay. So let's look at Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD, Euro USD, Euro USD. Let's look at Euro USD. Okay. So guys, let me quickly share my screen. Okay. So this is Euro USD. So guys, on Euro USD is similar to that of GBP USD. Let's go to weekly time frame. Are you guys with me? Let me check. Yeah, you guys with me? Very good. Okay, so let's continue. So now this is weekly time frame. You can see that it look like GBP US that we just look at right now. So this is it. What I'm waiting for to happen on Euro USD is already happening, but it has not happened very well for me. You agree with me that this is a downtrend. If you look at it from monthly time frame, if you look at it, where's our trend line? Draw the trend line from here to the downside. It is obvious that this is a downtrend, series of higher high, higher low. No, sorry, series of lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So that is a downtrend. So having know that this is a downtrend, you could see the way the market is behaving. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So that so now let's go to weekly time frame to see what's up on the weekly time frame. So now this weekly time frame, this market was trending. Look at the trend. Was trending like mad all since 2021. was trending like mad. Can you see, guys? So now this trending go here and it started reversing to the upside. So for me, the market has not changed trend, it is only retracing. So once it retraces, now let's draw our Fibonacci from here to here. You agree with me that this thing came to our 618. Let me zoom. Can see our 618% here. It came there. We also had a minor level here, or a major level. I think we have a major level here. So it came to that major level, it bounced off from that major level, making sure that it's following the Fibonacci retracement. Good. Let me delete this. So, and I draw a counter trend line. A counter trend line. Now let me just go straight to the 4 hours time frame. So now this is the trend line that you are seeing on that weekly time frame. You could see that this trend line was holding. It was literally holding since this market has started trending back up. So anything that makes this trend line to break, then I believe that this market will start heading to the downside. But one thing I want to happen is that after it breaks this trend line, I want it to come and retest this place. You can see, since when have I drawn this? I've drawn this since February, like mid of February that I've drawn this yellow angle that you are looking at here. I drew it like, come and retest here, man. After you retest here, get a confirmation and then we bleed it to the downside. Euro USD is also giving us a potential of about over 1,000 pips. Where is it? Okay, so let's say from here to this downside that this market has gotten to in the past, that's over 1,200 pips. So note that over 1,200 pips, you know what that means. So now I'm waiting for this thing to actually come and retest this major level back here before it started going to the downside. But one thing I discover is that it started having some kind of another resistance level here. So look at it, this resistance level, it was holding, and at this point it break that resistance, we retested it, and we make some money from here, guys. We make some money from here. I remember I called this trade for people in the private channel. They make it before this thing started reversing to the upside. So I believe that any idea that we got here is just going to be a scalping sharp thing and get out. Until when this thing eventually happens, this market will still come to this level, tap into this level, get a confirmation. If it didn't break it, if it tap into this level, we get a confirmation, then we might bleed it to the downside. So right now I'm still waiting for all these things to happen on gold. So another thing I can do right now is to draw a counter trend line to see if it will continue respecting that trend line. If you continue respecting that trend line, then I will know what's next I'm waiting for on Euro USD. So right now I'm bearish on Euro USD. I just need it to fulfill what I want it to fulfill. So if you fulfill what I want it to fulfill, get here and then bleed to the downside. If not, I'll look at whatever, because I'm not the one that will tell market what to do. The market will tell me what it wants to do. So if the market can tell me what it wants to do, I will just be like, okay, thank you that you have told me that this is what you want to do. Then I will now take advantage of what the market is about to do. So that's that about that on Euro USD. Let me look at NAS. I might not talk about NAS too much. I just want to look at if there's any interesting thing there. We might talk about it tomorrow. Okay. There's some interesting thing about NAS 100. Talk about it tomorrow. Just remind me, guys. We'll talk about it tomorrow. If you do USD, AUD USD. I'm seriously bearish on AUD USD too. So if AUD USD could break below this level, you can see I actually took this trade, but I get out on time when I see that it has started reversing up, and see the way it tanked to this level. It finally tap into this TP. So I call this thing on a live stream on Telegram. If you got it, you got it. So what I'm waiting for on AUD USD now is this: a proper break of 4-hour candle, we test here, pam, and then we lead it to the downside. So all this thing is letting me know that dollar is still going to gain strength, massive strength. With all these things that are looking at, dollar is still likely to gain massive strength in the market. So let's just wait. Let's wait. What are like how many potential pips are we waiting to cash on AUD USD? Let me look at. Waiting to cash at least to this level, to this first level, let me see how many pips is that. That's like over 400 pips, like over 450 pips. So if it now comes to this level that it got to before this, over 800 pips. So whichever way, we are waiting for that to happen on AUD USD, and that is that about that, guys. That is that about that. So guys, what's up? How do you see to that? Let me hear some comments in the chat box. Do you gain something? Do you learn something from that? Use the chat box, guys. Please, I like how to know whether USD and gold move on the same trend. Yeah, they move likely. If you see, I'm bearish on gold, AUD USD, I'm bearish on it. You see, all these things, AUD USD happens to be Australian dollar happens to be contributing so much into the gold market. So that's why AUD and gold, AUD USD and gold usually move like alike, but sometimes not 100% alike. So, but GBP USD, AUD USD, Euro USD, gold, I'm bearish on all of them, because gold is likely to gain, USD is likely to gain strength, and once USD gain that massive strength and start trending up, all these pairs will start bleeding to the downside. So for now, that's that about that. Very explanatory. Thanks so much. Okay, God bless you too. Very educative boss. It's alright, my brother. We grow together. So any other question, guys? What do you think we can improve on this live so that we can continue to get better? Put it in the chat box. USDJPY, I'm sorry, I'll look at USDJPY tomorrow. Just remind me. USDJPY, I've made some money from USDJPY this year too, so like it's been a while I even look at that pair. We can look at it tomorrow together, okay? Just remind me. So any question, any contribution as to how this thing can get better, let me hear from you in the chat box. If there's no one, I believe this video is lagging, so what I just said now, it might take some few minutes for you guys to get it, which is absolutely fine. So let me just hear your response, and then we know what next to do. I will call it a day, okay? Yeah. You just remind me. So any question, any contribution as to okay, at this point at this point I think you just remind me. So any question, any contribution as to If you want to join the private channel, guys, make sure you use the in the description box of this video there is a link to our public channel. On that public channel you have access to all the things I Gibson. What's your question? I don't get your question. I don't get your question. Okay, you are the one that asked about AUD, USD and gold, and I think I've addressed that. So now on my public channel you can DM me on Telegram at Diamond Aridoh, at Diamond Aridoh. You know, my name is there. It's a unique name. You don't get to hear it anywhere in the world except from me. Very, very unique. It is specially made for only me. So come to my DM at Diamond Aridoh and then ask me how to join us in the private channel. It's absolutely free. You only need to use our recommended broker. We have a uniform broker that all of us are using, so that we can always be on the same page. There's no different spread, there's no any crazy anything, and the management of this broker, I have access to them. So if there's anything, I can actually communicate to them. They can, and aside from that, this broker is called XM and it's a multi-regulated broker. So being a multi-regulated broker gives us a peace of mind. It assures of our security, the security of our capitals and things like that, and our profits. So keep winning, just like my boss usually said, and always remember that Diamond Aridoh does love you guys. Bye from here, guys.